What's good, guys? GoodguyGastly here, bringing you another MPL battle. Today's battle is against Eric, who is the coach of the Sacremento Kingdras. And before we get started, I do want to mention that this is an entire week late. This is supposed to be uploaded last Sunday, so I do apologize for that. I've been super busy. It is wedding season. If you don't know, I'm a wedding cinematographer and editor, so it's just been really, the busy season is here. It's now. I'm actually still busy the rest of this month. Hopefully it'll slow down next month and will be better, but if you notice that the channel doesn't have a lot of videos on it lately, I mean, I didn't upload for like a full 5 days. I was pretty much working on other projects and getting the Omegle video done as well. That took up most of my free time, but that should change. You'll see a lot more battles this week, and that's not what this is about though. Let's just get into the actual battle. So I'm working off like 3 hours of sleep, so you have to excuse me. I'm super sleep deprived. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, so I'm bringing Gloria, I'm bringing Weavile, I'm bringing Big Black, I'm bringing Gothtel, I'm bringing Sock, and I'm bringing Brobat. And he's bringing the Feraligatr, the Vaporeon, the Alakazam, the Machamp, the Weezing, and the Manectric, the Mega Manectric. And let's go ahead and get into this battle and see what he is going to lead off with. I led off with Gloria here simply because I felt like Gloria was a good match for anything he had on his team. It could hit almost anything. Except for maybe the Weezing, it wouldn't do too much, but that would be okay. So I send in Gloria, he sends up Manectric. Great for me. This is a great startup for us, and he has to switch out. He can't do anything against Gloria here. He goes into Machamp, and I'm like, okay, I can take Machamp. Machamp is fine. I have to take the opportunity to set Stealth Rocks, not a problem. And excuse me, and this Machamp isn't gonna be able to do too much damage to me, I felt like, because I have the super defensive. I mean, look at that. That knockoff knocked off leftovers, didn't do too much, and I have the Yawn because I want to force switches with Gloria and having the rocks on the field. I definitely want to have those switches going through, and just in case he does have a focus sash on, say, the Alakazam, that would be really nice. Actually, I don't even know, does Alakazam's ability stop rocks? I'm pretty sure. Oh, I think it does. No, it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know my Pokemons right now. I'm really tired. So he's in the Vaporeon, and here my whole goal actually was to lock in anyone on his team. Like, he had a Vaporeon, he had a Gliscor, he had a few other Pokemon that are kind of stally set up, like stally Pokemon. And I was like, okay, I can bring in Gothtel at any point when they go for a Wish or a Protect or something like that, and lock them into it with the Trick. So that was the whole goal during this entire battle. But you'll see that it doesn't really go as planned. So I do have Big Black out here. I do risk the burn, but I take that very well, and I pretty much get a free switch in the Big Black, which is really nice because now anything he wants to switch in is gonna have to take a hit from this guy. And that's kind of the power of Big Black, and why I like using him so much, is that he's got so much power behind him that you can't really switch anything into him without, I mean, something's gonna take a hit. So he does switch in Forearms with the Machamp, and surprisingly, you're gonna see that this guy takes a hit. I'm guessing he's Assault Vest. I watched Eric's video, but it's been a while, and again, I'm working off like 3 hours of sleep. I just got back from El Paso, Texas. It was oh god, more like Hell Paso, Texas. Ha, get it? I'm not that funny, but no, seriously, if you're from El Paso, Texas, you guys should work on that. Anyway, so I send out Gloria, and Gloria is gonna go ahead and take up a few more hits from this guy. He goes for the Dynamic Punch here though, and surprisingly enough, he misses the Dynamic Punch, and this is where I'm like freaking out. I'm like, why does he's a Guts Machamp with Dynamic Punch, but he does land the second one. He did actually mention in his video that, yeah, he messed up, it's a Guts Machamp. Oh, but I basically felt like Eric and I made a lot of misplays. Both of us made a lot of stupid plays. I felt like we were just like two kids in like a ball pit slapping at each other. And or like there's this League of Legends video, I have it here somewhere, called by RH Realism. It's called Bottom Lane. If you go watch that video, Bottom Lane, oh my god, it's great, it's hilarious. Pretty much those minions fighting, that's what we're doing right now. Anyways, we take out Machamp with the Earthquake, and he brings up Feraligatr, and now I'm like, okay, Gloria pretty much can't do too much. I mean, I want it for Mega Manectric, but I also don't want to switch anything into Feraligatr. And he goes for the Dragon Dance, which I was worried about, so I do actually put the Toxic on him, because I was like, well, even if he does set up, having that residual toxic damage on him is going to make it so he cannot sweep me, and I do have a little bit of priority on my team. I think it'll be okay. So he goes ahead and does that, and then I actually, you know, I didn't expect him to go for a second Dragon Dance. It was pretty greedy of him. but it would have been really nice to switch in Gothitelle at this point. And actually, you know what? It's probably not a good idea. Actually, I probably would have switched in Gothitelle and died anyways, because he's probably faster than Gothitelle, even with the Choice Scarf after +2. So basically, though, I have the poison on, get an earthquake on him, get some damage. He's got that. I'm guessing he's Life Orb, Sheer Force. I mean, I don't know what else you'd run on for Alligator at this point. Super strong, by the way. I don't know why it is it NU or is it's UU? It might be RU. I don't remember. But it's super powerful Pokemon. So I do send in 2 in the pink, and I did put a Fake Out on this 2 in the pink here, just in case he had any Focus Sashes. I wanted to get rid of those and have that little extra damage as well. So he actually saves the Feraligatr, which is gonna help him tremendously in the end here. I just want to I can't stress that enough, how much that's gonna help him later. And now here's where things get a little dicey. Here's where I start playing really stupid. So I bring back Weavile here, and I send in Brobat. Not really sure actually why I did this. Like, I didn't even expect him to go for the Will-O-Wisp, but I have Lumberry on Crobat. But Crobat by itself cannot really do a lot of damage to this. I just knew I didn't want to take a hit with Weavile. That was kind of my idea. So basically, though, just a bad play all along. So I was like, okay, well, I thought he was going to go for another Will-O-Wisp. So I go for U-turn, and I go into Gothitelle here, because I was like, there's no way he's going to go for a Sludge Bomb on Crobat. He's just going to go for another Will-O-Wisp, and then Gothitelle can get that, and then we can trick, and he'll be stuck in the Will-O-Wisp. But he goes for the Sludge Bomb, and he gets the Poison. So, and also, let's just mention, by the way, that this is the first Poison. There's more Poison, where that came from. So, Eric, I hate you. Anyways, so, I have the Poison. I do go for the Rest here. I think the better play would have been to trick at this point and lock him into Poison, or what is it called? Poison Orb? No, Sludge Bomb. Would have been better to put him into Sludge Bomb, because he starts stockpiling here. And I pretty much have to sit here and watch him stockpile, and I'm just sitting here going, this is not good at all. And basically, if I would have just tricked the Choice Scarf onto him, got him stuck in Sludge Bomb, I could have wrested the poison away, and even if he and started Calm Minding basically, and eventually he wouldn't have been able to even touch me. Sorry, again, 3 hours sleep deprived. Sorry. Okay, but I'm like, okay, well, I gotta switch Gothitelle out. I got a few turns of sleep, which is good, but now I need to switch him out. So I'm actually gonna switch out into my Big Black here, and Big Black I know can basically do quite a bit of damage with some special attacks. So I do go for the Draco Meteor here, wanting to do a ton more damage to him. So let's see, I'm a bit nasally too. If you can't tell, I'm a bit nasally. Maybe I should take an allergy pill. But I go for the Draco Meteor because I know in special side he's not that great. It's more defensive. But with those stockpiles, it's kind of making a big difference. So I go ahead, and I should have, again, probably switched down to Gothitelle at this point and caught him in that other stockpile. That would have probably worked out pretty well. But I didn't. And I bring back Big Black, and I bring out, oh yeah, I bring out, yeah, this is, okay. Yeah, so I did bring out Gothitelle, sorry. I did bring out Gothitelle, and I did go for a, I don't know where the hell I'm at right now. I'm so sorry. So we wake up, and now I finally trick him into the Sludge Bomb. I haven't used Gothitelle that much, and the reason why is because Gothitelle's kind of predictable in a way. I mean, you know I'm going to probably set up. That's kind of the whole point of Gothitelle. And, excuse me. And I do actually, since I switched the Black Sludge onto me, I do die. But that would have been fine. I think even with the Black Sludge and me taking Sludge Bombs every turn, if I was able to calm mine and rest, it would have been totally fine, and we would have been able to probably sweep once I tricked back the Choice Scarf. But I bring out Weavile, and I go for the flinch, and then I go for the knockoff. Like, why the hell would I take all that opportunity, like all that time, to switch the Choice Scarf onto him just to knock it off? Don't know what I was thinking, but I knew I needed to get extra damage on this guy so that Kyurem could actually come in and take it out. So we go for an Icicle Crash, and I was hoping for the flinch. We don't get it. He uses Sludge Bomb. It doesn't kill, but we do get poison, and I was like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Oh my god, really? I could have went for another Icicle Crash and maybe got that flinch. Who knows? But that poison, that hacks there really sucked for me. And so I bring in Big Black here, and I go for another Draco Meteor. you're gonna see, and that's gonna take out this Weezing. This Weezing was a huge problem, but honestly, that's the power of any Pokemon that sets up like that, you let set up like that, is gonna just wreck your face, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just too much to handle. So the Weezing's gonna go down, and here's where I kind of bring it back. So I'm getting really excited, and he brings in Vaporeon, and I'm like, okay, even though my special attack is down, I'm gonna go for Fusion Bolt. This Vaporeon is dead. It's not gonna be able to take the Fusion Bolt in the slightest. It's gone. Did you see how fast that went down? That was no problem. So Vaporeon, who I thought was gonna be a major threat this entire game, really wasn't, and it turned out to be Weezing, which I did not expect. So here comes Terry Stokes, and I'm like, oh man, this guy is going to have a Focus Sash. So he goes for the Side Shock. It does a lot of damage. Go for the Fusion Bolt, and surprise, surprise, he does not have the Focus Sash. So it's going to go down to 0, and it's a crit. Does not matter, I'm sure, and he is out of here. So great job, Big Black. Big Black is just coming in and cleaning house right now. And again, so he brings him a Manectric, and he goes for the Flamethrower. I knew he was going to go for the Flamethrower. Anything he has, I pretty much resist. So he had to go for the Flamethrower. Actually, you know, a better play might have been the Thunderbolt, since it is stab. But then again, I don't know. I'm bad at Pokemon, because I'm pretty sure Flamethrower is neutral, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's neutral. So I go for the Earth Power after living that, and yeah, I think Flamethrower was the better option. And we get some damage on him. I'm like, great, this is okay, as long as I can bring in Sock, who has the Sturdy. We can take out this Manectric. And I think the better play, now that I've watched the entire video, is I would have went, if I went into, because he knows his plan, he knows what I'm trying to do. So he Volt Switches out, and he goes into his Feraligatr that he saved that was like pretty much dead. So his Feraligatr is gonna take this close. Look how much HP he has. My poison couldn't kill. How's that even fair? That's not even fair. It's not fair at all. All right, Eric, that's BS. Anyways, though, if I would have just brought in Brobat first and went for the went for a Brave Bird and then brought in Sock later, this would have been a totally different game, and it would have been fine. But it did not play out that way. So you're gonna see here, this is like cringeworthy. This hurts so badly. So Burt goes down, of course, to a Thunderbolt. That's fine. And my last Pokemon is Crobat, and I'm like, look, Brobat, you know, you're not gonna survive a Thunderbolt. I'm sorry, dude. You did your best. And I said, muck it. Let's just go for U-turn. Now, why would my muck it move be U-turn and not Brave Bird? I actually would have won here. I ran to Calcs afterwards, and I actually would have won in this pivotal moment if I had just went for a Brave Bird. But I was being dumb. I was like, you know, Crobat, again, you're not gonna win. I'm sorry. Let's just go for U-turn. But my muck it move, your muck it move should always be your strongest move. I don't know why I didn't do it. It baffles me to this day, and it's gonna haunt me until I'm an old man, and it'll be on my dying breath. You know, I'll be on my deathbed. My wife and my kids will be surrounding me, and I'll just be like, why didn't I go with Brave Bird? And I'll die. And that'll be the end. And then my family and my friends and my kids will be left pondering that for the rest of their lives. So go ahead, and when that happens, link them back to this video so that they can have some closure. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. My name is GoodguyGastly. Go ahead and check out Eric, of course, go check out Eric. He's a really awesome dude. Keep following the MPL. We're having a lot of good times, and it's nearing the end. I mean, we're about halfway through, so keep watching that. It's fun stuff. Anyways, my name is GoodguyGastly, and that's GG.